Hey, this is Dave with the Shepherd School, and I'm here with Lucas, 7 Trumpets Prepper from YouTube is how most people know him, and he happened to be in the area, and I've been wanting to talk to him and get him on the channel for a long time. So thank you for coming.
Absolutely, neighbor. And it's a pleasure to be here with you. For those of you that watch David's channel all the time, just want you to know I have immense respect for this man. He builds some awesome things. It's always inspiring to see other people building great things out here. So I just want to plug that real quick.
Thank you. The thing I like about Lucas, and it's sort of what I do too, is there's a whole bunch of folks on YouTube that aren't really doing anything. They're talking about stuff, or especially like blogs. You ever see the blogs where they post the here, look at this 20 ways to do stuff, and you click on it, and then all it is ads, and then it's a click to somebody else's thing, and it's just a cut and paste off of some old manual somewhere.
Right.
You know, when I watch your channel, like the gas generator stuff, you're actually out there doing it, right?
Right. Yeah. One that sticks out to me that it had nothing really to do with prepping related, but I had to do it just to prove to people. It's like people's all-time line is the charging an iPhone with an Apple. And I'm like, really? I'm like, whatever. And so I tried it like multiple different ways to show people. People ask like questions like, did you even turn the phone on? Yeah, of course it was on. And it's just, people literally deceive people all the time with, trying to sell them false ideas. And it really comes down to, if you show people step by step and then you test it, then it's obvious it works. And I think that, that integrity factor, that's one thing like with your steam generator that you built, that's one of the reasons I absolutely respect your channel as well, is because you show people step by step, and at the end of the day it works, and that's what people's going to look for.
Well, it don't always work. Some of the stuff, but that's the whole thing. I grew up reading all these books, right? You read all the books and you start thinking you can do, the Boy Scout manual of the bow drill. It works, but it doesn't work if you've never done it.
Yeah, that takes some finesse. Yeah.
So I started doing my stuff just because I wanted to start learning how to do things, and I figured, well, if I'm going to do it, I might as well video it. But you've sort of been doing this for a lot longer than me. You've been doing this all your life, right?
Well, kind of what inspired me to do it is for a work in ministry, I thought, I really want to show people how to help themselves. Kind of, it's a learn as I go thing for me too, and I was like, you know what, I think this would be great stuff to share with other people. And when I went to technical college, I wanted to do industrial work and engineering and things like that. And every time I ever got hired for a job, I got put on the assembly line and not actually fixing things. And so it just got dull and dumb. And so started working for myself and like helping share essential oils with people and things like that. And it started freeing me up where I could have time to really tinker with things. And so after that, is just one thing snowballed into other. And we've got a lot of good things coming up. A thermal electric generator that you can set on the stove and charge your battery bank, and perpetual motion generator. If I disappear after that, you know who came after me, Big Oil. But we've got a lot of things that I want to share with people, and I mean that's I just think knowledge is power, and the freedom to get this knowledge. It's one thing I enjoy about YouTube is it's free, and I'll never charge anybody, and I appreciate the fact that you don't either, and that freedom once lost is lost forever. And so if people can take this knowledge now and apply it, it may save their life later down the road.
Absolutely. But, that's going back to the unethical folks. I guess some people do make some decent money just passing information, and you've got to be careful that the people that you're following, if you're gonna put your life on, I'm gonna protect my family in a disaster based upon these things, that you're getting the information of people you can trust. And that you actually do it, right?
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you how many. I've got a list of like 5,000 projects I want to do, and you wouldn't believe how much stuff never makes it to air because when I try it, it's just totally, completely not working.
Yeah.
Right? Like trying to peel the potato with the drill. Some people can do it. I can't. That got me whooped pretty bad by the wife. There was potato peels on the ceiling. So.
Yeah, my wife has gave me a lot of threats over time about tearing up the house. The best one I've experienced yet is Pyrex glass. I can't cook. I literally can't cook, and I didn't know no better. So I was testing a Peltier plate, and I laid the module in it, and a bunch of the guys piled in over at the house, and so we're all in the kitchen. It's like, this is amazing. And we pull it out of the stove and set it on top of the stove. And she's like, or no, I'm sorry, I didn't have it in the oven. I had it on top of the eye, and it was heating on the top. She's like, you're not supposed to have that on a cooktop. It's supposed to go in the oven. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so when it slid over the side, the thing exploded immediately. There's glass shards that looked like a bomb went off. And so, yeah, there's a lot of things that, like, I would never show you guys on YouTube because it's like, don't do this, you know. But, I mean, there's so much good knowledge that, you know, people can share with people. And I hate that there's so many, like, farce things on there because it turns people away from those that would actually try to help them, you know.
I just what I don't get. You were on Doomsday Preppers too. You know, you get on. You try to get out there and show people, but it seems like a lot of folks want to make fun and you know try to show that you're not very smart or you're not very educated or that you're crazy because you say, you know, there's been the Great Depression. There's been all sorts of like Stalin and Hitler and Pol Pot where the government comes in and hurts their people. There's been all sorts of natural disasters. And we see the potential. Absolutely. We try to do something about it. Seems to me that's responsible. Seems to me like that's smart. I just don't get how people don't see that. How when you try to show good stuff, some people just don't take it.
Well, I don't think it's that we misrepresent, the knowledge or don't put the effort in. I think a lot of times is you guys really have to understand that the media sometimes has an agenda. And so good people can have the best of intentions to help other people. And, I can say blue. And by the end of the time it comes out, it's red. So it's not that we're, not trying to help other people. It's that you've got to understand that you can't never trust the media. That's what I'll say. When I edit something on YouTube, I know it's 100% what I wanted people to say. But anytime you deal with anybody else, you're always taking a risk. And I think I have a lot of respect for David, for example, because he put himself out there to help other people. He's an emergency service worker. I'm a volunteer for FEMA. We try to help people daily in our own lives, and not only that, but share it on social media. And you just got to understand at the end of the day that the media sometimes don't always portray what we're saying is right. We can portray on our own YouTube, but the media itself can't always be trusted.
Well, you've been on the road quite a bit, so I appreciate you for coming.
Absolutely, David. It's a pleasure, and I'll be back through again to see you here as soon as possible.
Awesome. Want to get you down on the land to do a homestead. Maybe you can do a workshop, show people how to build some gas fires.
Hey, we'll definitely come back and help you out any way we can.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching here at the Shepherd School. You can always catch us online, www.tandgun.com. And I'm going to put a link to Trumpets Prepper in the description because he's one of the people that I subscribe to whose videos that I watch on a regular basis. So thank you.
Appreciate you, Dave.